Stuttgart versus Dortmund. Blue skies, but cold weather in the south of Germany. And great news for the Dortmund fans. Dede returning to the game after a serious knee injury in autumn. Old friends, of course, with Jens Lehmann, the Stuttgart goalkeeper. Bitterly cold, but the crowd in good form. Stuttgart 7th in the table, just 3 points from a UEFA Cup spot, and hoping Mario Gomez would get back on goal-scoring track. Only 8 minutes gone, and Stuttgart close to putting another frown on Jurgen Klopp's face. The Dortmund coach, Markus Babbel, the man in charge in Stuttgart, but he doesn't have the top license. Seems like he might have to go to school and give up the job to someone else. Elson with a free kick. On the ball, misses out, friend and foe, ends up in the back of the net. Just 9 minutes played, and the home side are in the lead. Elson absolutely delighted. Where, oh where was the Dortmund defence, and in particular, where was goalkeeper Roman Weidenfeller? Elson's second goal of the season. Well, that was a stunning blow for Dortmund. No win in 5 games for them. 9th in the table, 6 points from a UEFA Cup spot. Stuttgart pressing, oh, the ball thudded against the bar. That was Mario Gomez, gets a second bite of the cherry, frustrated. But this man is being sought by clubs, the best clubs all over Europe. The question is he going to prove too expensive for them in the current economic recession? Tamás Heinl for Dortmund. The ball headed away by Sami Khedira. And then a wonderful chance, Florian Kring, and a wonder he puts his head in his hands. That should have been the equaliser. Wonderful opportunity. Bad miss. 37 minutes gone. Roberto Hilbert finds Mario Gomez. Stuttgart, plenty of chances. Hitzelsberger, Gomez, they can't believe it. Wonderful opportunity. Gomez, Hitzelsberger, off the line from Dede. Kakao in the halftime break, ready to make his appearance. Markus Babbel must have been happy with his side's first half performance. Could they extend their lead in the second? 3 minutes played. Kakao blitzing his way through the centre of the park. Dede stops him with his heel, still Kakao. And then the ball spread wide to Osario. Cracking drive, thunders against the foot of the post. The aluminium saving Dortmund from going 2 down. The fans getting full value for money. An entertaining match. Stuttgart won 2-0 in Karlsruhe last week, so they know what victory's all about. But the ball chipped over. Tinger pulls it down beautifully. Heinl cracks it in, and Valdez totally unmarked. 1-1. Nelson Valdez, the man from Paraguay, with his 4th goal of the season. But once again, big question mark. Who was supposed to be marking him? Valdez completely on his own. 60 minutes gone. Stuttgart stunned, but still moving forward. Lovely ball from Trage to Osorio. Mistake by Subotic. The ball's free and grasped at the second opportunity by Roman Weidenfeller. Gomez in the thick of the action once again. 2 minutes later. Hitzelsberger, the man they call the Hammer, down the left flank. As Gomez involved, Kakao spreads it wide into the middle. Oh, what a goal! What a brilliant goal from Mario Gomez! That is why he's priced at the astronomical figure of around 35 million euros. His 14th goal of the season. Brilliant the way he holds off the challenge to steer the ball past Weidenfeller. Stuttgart 2-1 in the lead. Could they increase it? It was the last bit of action. Marcus Babbel, he looks like a pretty grim coach. Klopp, no smile on his face. And there's no reason there should be. Stuttgart delighted. They beat Dortmund by 2-1. There was a capacity crowd of 69,000 in the Allianz Arena in Munich for the visit of Hanover. Snow falling throughout the game, none of it sticking because of the under-turf heating. Could Bayern get back on the victory trail, knocked out of the cup by Leverkusen in midweek? And some of the critics now in the game starting to point their finger at Jürgen Klinsmann. His side needing to convince against a Hanover team that cannot win away from home, but given a tremendous fillip by Jiri Steiner. The pitch soaking up all the snow as it fell. And there you see Lucio losing his footing, but what a... Rensing, no chance whatsoever for the young Bayern goalkeeper Jürgen Klinsmann. Can't believe it. Hanover leading by 1-0 on 15 minutes. Bayern without Ribéry, without Luca Toni. Altintop in the side, Podolski replacing Luca Toni. Free kick, Schweinsteiger, magnificent, and headed home by the tall central defender, Belgian international Daniel van Buiten. 1-1, his third goal of the season. But what a peach of a cross it was. No chance at all for the Hanover defence. Hanover played 10 away from home, lost 9, one measly draw. That's all they've managed. Bayern favourites at home, but only one win in their 5 league games in 2009. 3 defeats. That one win at home to Dortmund. Could it be 2 wins against Hanover? Andreasen, foul on Podolski. Bayern without captain Mark van Bommel. 5th yellow card against Bremen last week in the 0-0 draw. Schweinsteiger! Oh, where was the Hanover defence? Miro Klose doesn't care. Beautifully nodded in. Goal number 10 of the season for the man who has a firm place in the German national side. No chance for Enke in goal, but there's got to be a question mark over the Hanover defence. No wonder he does now with those 2. Let in 43 goals, only Mönchengladbach, the bottom club, with the worst defence. Bayern now with their tails up. Altintop, Fahrenhorst marks him. Absolutely superb control. Altintop, absolutely overjoyed. Enke can't believe it. Goal number 3 for the home side. And once again, a question mark over the quality of the defence. Altintop's first goal of the season. Fahrenhorst made to look like an amateur. Peter Hecking, the Hanover coach, can't believe it. His side beat Leverkusen 1-0 last week, but you wouldn't have thought so with the way they played against Bayern. Despite that early lead from Steiner. And that was just about the best that Hanover could manage as the first half drew to a close. Rugging with a shot, Rensing all the time in the world to see it. Tanat, 39 years of age, used to play for Bayern, leaving at half-time. He was not to appear in the second half. Ribéry injured, but very much involved with the action. Bayern, it said, half as good without Ribéry. Could they prove it different in the second half against Hanover? Roberto, man of the match, quality plus the Brazilian, 34 years of age, but what an immaculate performer. Going so close, he'd done all the hard work, should have finished it off. Left foot, chip, too much on it. Bayern notching back a gear in the early stages of the second half, and they almost paid for it. Wonderful opportunity. Now, how about that for a miss? Jan Rosenthal, brought on as substitute, 2 meters out. Fabulous pass from Steiner. A tap-in, you'd think. Sorry. Well, that would have made it 3-2 and really given Hanover a lifeline. They were to regret that miss by Rosenthal. Roberto Podolski, 4-1. Podolski only in the side because of the persistent Achilles tendon problems faced by Luca Toni. Podolski will be leaving Bayern. He's not been too happy in Munich, in the Bavarian capital. The Hanover defence stands around. Podolski picks his spot, and Bayern's lead now 3 goals. And there was worse to come for the visitors, who really face a dismal spring. The ball chipped over. A tremendous shot coming in from a substitute, American Landon Donovan. Great run by Ottel, fabulous shot, and a world-class save by Robert Enke. Into the final minute, the ball clipped over, and how about that for a finish by Martin de Michelis, his first goal of the season. Question marks over de Michelis' performance this year, forced to play in front of the back four because of the suspension of Mark van Bommel. He did a great job and capped it with Bayern's 5th goal. Cherundolo, the American, coming too late to prevent the strike. Robert Enke, once again, dismayed with his side's defending. Klinsmann, Jürgen Klinsmann, manages a smile. Bayern back on the victory trail. They enjoy the acclaim of their fans. They beat Hanover by 5 goals to 1.
An Eastern derby, full of Eastern promise. Hertha Berlin, top of the table, up against their rivals, Energie Cottbus. 2 of the best goalkeepers as far as marks are concerned in the press, and one of the best strikers around, Andre Voronin. Future still a little unclear, but he wants to stay in Berlin. We join the game on the 4th minute, and it's a free kick from Rangelov that Jaroslav Drobny can demonstrate his prowess and push over the top. Cottbus in the red and white. 20 minutes gone. And Big Joe Simonic bringing down Rangelov for a free kick. The only team to beat Hertha at home this season so far, Cottbus. Derbies are like that, aren't they? 16th in the table, but 1-0 up on the day. Jaroslav Drobny with a real amateurish failure to gather that ball properly. Legs wide open, and through it went. He certainly will not wish to see that again. 1-0 the score, Kagdas the scorer. 23 minutes gone. Ebert trying to get Berlin back into the game. Good shot, well stopped by Gerhard Tremmel, up against his old club. Lucien Favre, Berlin's coach, not unduly worried. Only half an hour gone to this point. Dardai losing the ball against Angelov. Rangelov and he setting off, and Eula with a golden opportunity to make it 2-0. Would Cottbus regret that miss? The simple answer is yes, they would. 34th minute, Dardai out to Ebert. Beautifully flighted cross, Andre Voronin's head. 1-1 the score. 8th of the season for the man on loan from Liverpool. The worst balance they've got in the Bundesliga, Berlin, is against Cottbus. Derbies can be such nightmares. Everything in the neighbourhood hangs on how well you do against your rivals. but it was 1-1. A minute before the end of the first half, corner from Scaler, Euler's header. Radelic is in there, it's off the bar. Simonic gets it away partly, and Rost forces this time a good save from Jaroslav Drobny. But it was mayhem and panic inside that 6-yard box. And then, with the referee whistle in mouth ready to blow for the end of the first half, Rafael Voronin, 2-1. The away team going into the lead. With Voronin getting his 9th of the season. Not offside, as you can clearly see. They don't come much easier for that matter. Voronin enjoying it as much as he would if he'd hit it from 30 yards. No place in the starting lineup for Pantelic, but he is on the bench. Might see him again soon. 51 minutes gone. Voronin on a hat-trick, remember. Setanta doing just enough to put him off. The Ukrainian felt him breathing down his neck. 6 minutes past the hour. Voronin to Ebert, and Ebert, lovely pass to Niku. Schemmel able to save it, though. The fans of Berlin really enjoying their current position in the table. Even more enjoying the saves from Drobny. And he wasn't letting them go through his legs. A chance from Iliev. Work beforehand from Scaler and Angelov. 75 minutes gone. Cicero out to Voronin. Cicero again. Ebert straight at Gerhard Schemmel, though. Svitanovic clearing. Bojan Prasnikar could feel that something was coming. And sit back and enjoy now after Babic. And Domivchevsky gives the ball to Voronin. Great individual effort from Andrei Voronin. Scoring his hat-trick on 88 minutes. The second hat-trick that he's ever scored in the Bundesliga. Got one for Leverkusen against Bielefeld in 2004. But what a lovely solo run and goal. Just when you think he's going to stick it away, he checks back and still finds the corner. Schemmel wrong-footed. In fact, the entire Cottbus defence wrong-footed. Andrei Voronin, match winner for Hertha Berlin. Final score, 3-1. And most importantly for the Berlin fans, they can start to dream of the title.